Not sure where to start. Mr.BetonYou back at you. Man, today's video, I've already had a video I wanted to show you guys. I was going to talk about how I make some money doing active and passive things. See if you guys a little bit of peek behind the YouTube curtain, vending machines, partnerships, affiliate links, like showing you guys some opportunities that you may have, and even talk about a few that I don't utilize, but maybe you could in 2023, because there are opportunities, and I know things are tough for a lot of people, and I wanted to share with you guys some information to hopefully inspire and motivate and give you some real raw numbers. That video didn't seem appropriate today. It will still come out, but it'll probably be sometime next week. A lot's happening. A lot of content. If you're watching this video, I'm sure you've heard about some of the things. I spoke about it a little bit the other day. Doordash deactivations of content creators, of non-content creators. I put a community post. I'm going to put the results so far. I put it just a couple hours ago right here about TOS. Have you read it? What are your thoughts on it? I want to give you guys some of my opinion, some insight, and I want to give you guys something to think about that is a different way of looking at what's happening with these deactivations and why. And my opinion, if DoorDash is looking at content creators and looking to deactivate some, because a lot of you guys have said in my comments the last few days, Pedro, like, you're next. You're going to be next. Why aren't you deactivated? What? Be on the lookout. Prepare yourself. Let's just talk about it. For those of you that have been rocking with me for just the last couple of months, or maybe just last couple of weeks, I've been pretty positive about the gig apps, DoorDash specifically. My mindset has changed for 2023. I'm looking at things differently, and I feel really, really fantastic about that. But for all my OGs, you know that I have hundreds and hundreds of videos bashing DoorDash, exposing them, talking crap on them, how they're greedy, how this, how that, how I hate them, how the customers are clowns. I've coined that phrase. Miserable human beings, clowns. I started that within this community. Most people know that, and other people have piggybacked off that, made it their own, and been really successful with that. That started with me. And listen, DoorDash, if you're watching, I mean that. I'm not going to hold punches. This is my opinion as a delivery driver. If a customer does not tip, like I've said in hundreds of videos, they're either misinformed and not educated, meaning they're ignorant, or they're ignorant because they don't value us and what we do. And the company sometimes doesn't value us. So $2 and $3 orders are just absolutely despicable. And I've said that thousands of times. And I've bashed the companies and what can we do and blah, 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 blah. I've done that more than anybody. I'm not deactivated. I'm going to get to why I think that. Other channels there's channels out there that bash DoorDash. That's all they do. I mean, they're all over the place. Viral videos, TickTock, YouTube, Facebook groups, Reddit forums, bashing, negative, talking about customers, talking about the app, talking about how it sucks, talking about how it's the worst company ever. Yet those content creators or those people, those influencers, whatever, the drivers, we're not seeing them get deactivated. So why have Van, Dashing Trader, Megan Risman, why are they getting deactivated? Clearly, I'll give you my opinion on that as to why I think they have been. And why, to this point, I have not yet. First, I want to say, I think what is happening with Megan without knowing everything, I did see her video yesterday. I commented, hey, love to have you on the show. She wants to expose DoorDash. And I think she's rightfully so. She's pissed off about it. It's screwed up. And I love to have her on the show. She said she might do that when she's ready. It sounds like a good idea. So she might be on the show. Just know that I reached out to her because I want to hear her opinion and her voice. And I think I have the platform to do that to where the most people will see it. Now, what happened to her is not cool. We don't have all the information, but I think she's going to share more on Monday. So check out her video that she drops on Monday. The one thing that I've seen between these three, and this video might be a little long and ranting, but just stay with me, okay? I'm going to say some things that will also be unpopular. The people that I'm seeing that have been deactivated, that are sharing with us they've been deactivated, they have TikToks. TikTok is, I mean, I'm telling you, it's crazy. that short form content really goes viral quicker than YouTube stuff. The long videos, the vlog styles, blah, blah, blah. My boy Hannibal's Hungry dropped a really good video today. Go check out that. He kind of breaks it down as well, his opinions and thoughts, right? Okay, listen. Because I have TikTok, clearly some, the news outlets caught wind of this. The comment sections in those are buzzing. Customers flock to TikTok to bash the drivers because we're bashing them, or we're saying no tip, no trip, or we're saying these things and they can get their own food, which is all true. Stand by that. And the customers take offense to that, and they're boom, boom in the comments, and you see these back and forth, and sometimes they're not good. And in Megan's case, it got kind of nasty. Not to her fault, but it got nasty because you got an open forum and other people can say things, and that back and forth is really bad. And Doordash sees that. It's not good for them. It's not good PR, right? It's not in a good light. They don't want their customers going at it with drivers and other customers and blah, 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 blah. So because those 3 got deactivated, they're all on TikTok. I'm not. Some of the other content creators that I say bash the videos, I don't feel like they're on TikTok. I think that's probably not a coincidence, right? Do I think Doordash watches some YouTube videos? Absolutely. They've clearly partnered with Ride Along with Bree, which is admitted it, DoorDash Diaries. They've reached out to other people to try to be a partner, right? Which a partner program is they're going to pay you to either make videos or give you some kind of referral bonus for having people sign up, or pay you, you're getting money. You're getting some kind of monetary value from Doordash, right? Well, clearly, any business is going to want to have positive things and information and new programs talked about in a positive light to help their business grow. All businesses do that. You don't see any other business like, putting out bad stuff. But we, as content creators, we can make any video that we want. Any video that we want. And we should be able to voice our opinion and do those things. But on the flip side, are we really surprised a company would deactivate based on the TOS? And that's why I put the post up. Do you know what the TOS states? Do you know what you can be deactivated for, right? I've done many things that I could have probably been deactivated for. Technically, if you don't have your bag and use it and the customer says something or a merchant says something, you can be deactivated for that. Not using an insulated bag and storing and handling food properly. You can be deactivated for that. There's a lot of things in that TOS that many of us are not aware of because, as the poll clearly states, we don't read that. We skim over it. We choose not to read it. It's a lot of lawyer talk. There's a lot of information in there. Don't blame you. I have not read every line item either. And I think the poll shows most people haven't. But are we surprised when we are confronting customers, filming things, even if it's a prank style, and it's not true, or pretending that it is, even if it's just supposed to be a skit, right? If we're having a back and forth with a customer in the comment section that's unfavorable for Doordash, are we surprised that maybe you might get deactivated, right? I think if I got deactivated today for making this video, or if Doordash saw, I have a video that's out on YouTube right now. I filmed maybe about a month ago, 3 weeks ago. It's approaching 200,000. It's a short, 200,000 views. When the video came out, it didn't hit. The last 3 days, because of everything that's going on with no tip, no trip, and confronting customers and this and that. And I think the algorithm has caught it. The comment section is absolutely crazy. The video's Doordash PSA. What happens when you don't tip your driver? I went to Panera. I filmed it. Anyway, some of y'all might have seen it. Look at the comments in that video. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts, right? This is my point. When Doordash sees something like that, it's not favorable for them. Do I think we need to stop making those kind of videos? No, I don't. I think we should be able to make any kind of video and have an opinion based on what Doordash does or a consumer does, because we're independent. We're not an employee, right? So for them to deactivate us, maybe it's rightfully so. I don't know. We can't use the word terminate because we're not employees. Can we sue for wrongful termination? I don't think we can. But does it mean we can't try? I don't know. Is Doordash doing some shady things? Absolutely. But how much rights do we really have as a 1099? We're not an employee. I think if we're employees, it's a different conversation. I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But I'm not surprised people are getting deactivated. I won't be surprised if I get deactivated. I just won't. Will I be mad? Yeah, I would. I would be mad. But then I might look at it like a blessing in disguise. Maybe it'll force me to do other things. I'll make money doing other apps. Wouldn't be the end of the world. But do I think it's coming? 50-50. I'm being more positive lately. because I've been more positive before these deactivations. That's been chronicalized on YouTube. I haven't been positive because of the deactivations from fellow content creators. But yeah, I'd be upset. It's 50-50. Like, I can see it happening. A lot of you guys are thinking, listen, I am the no tip, no trip. I might not be the face of it now because Trader and Van are on TikTok and a lot of people, you know, but I'm the one that's got more videos talking about it. So it is a little surprising that Doordash hasn't caught wind and reached out to me. It is. I'm approaching 8 million views on YouTube. I don't have TikTok though. And I think that's the difference. I don't have TikTok, but I do have almost 8 million views on YouTube, and my channel is Pedro Doordash Santiago. So it is surprising. So anybody that thinks I'm a shill and I've sold out and Doordash is paying me, yeah, that's definitely not the case. And if I get deactivated, you'll see that. But I don't know what to think of it. You know, hopefully you made it to this point in the video and you haven't clicked off yet, because I do also want to say this. I think the bigger issue is, and this goes to how a lot of people feel, Doordash can and does manipulate and be shady at times to drivers. And to me, it's sad that we have to go against the consumer, right? And a lot of people say this, hey, why are you mad at me because I didn't tip? Talk to your employer. Well, they're not our employer. Or talk to your boss. Well, they're not our boss. Talk to the person, talk to Doordash. Can we? How do we? Right? So it's like we're in the middle without having any means. Unless you want to go the legislation route, like places like California and Massachusetts trying something, New York City did something to where now they got to show us everything. Maybe that's the way to go. I don't want government and laws in my 1099, but that's the only other option. It's the only other option. And we're at odds with the consumer, but nothing's getting better. And what's sad is we're seeing drivers that want to make money being deactivated for sharing their opinion, which isn't cool. It's not. Because the things that these people are saying, the content creators, there's truth in them. We can't make money with $2 orders. Some customers that don't tip are clowns. That is a fact. I've met some. I've delivered to some. Those are the ones that are going to give you bad ratings. They're going to say they didn't get their food. We've all known this. These are facts, and we have video and data to back it up. But as content creators, if we are filming a person and we're showing our interaction with them and it's not favorable, right? Or having conversations that aren't great, and I've done it to a lesser degree, but I've done it, you can get deactivated. We have to look at this as a lesson, right? And some content creators might make content and say, hey, I'm good with getting deactivated. I'm good. I'm doing it for that reason. I want that. That's cool. It's all good. But this is to the other drivers that are out there that might be thinking about confronting a customer, knocking on a door, doing this, doing that. If you need to continue to make money with these apps, don't do it, because you might get deactivated. That's the risk you have to take. And I think we all know that, but it's a shame, man. In 2023, I'm just trying to level up. I'm trying to show you how to make your money, how to make the most of your time. I've been talking about it for almost 2 years now. This is not sustainable for most of us. And I think that is beginning to show. Either you're not making money with Doordash and you're frustrated, so you go to another app, and that app eventually will probably do the same thing to you and make you feel the same way. This type of work is not sustainable long-term for 99% of us, right? And these apps do have a lot of control, because you can be deactivated swiftly and quickly. And who do you go to? There's no HR office. You can go to the news media outlet, but we're 1099. Read the TOS. And I want more people to read it. Look at your updated terms of service with Uber that they just rolled out about a month ago. That information in there will show you and keep you informed as to what you can really be doing and the power that they have, the power that you have, or what little power you may have. Knowledge is power. Look over these things, because if you don't, something might happen, you'll be surprised, and it might ruin your opportunity to make money and stay on a platform. Now, in closing, what do? Listen, I got the back of my fellow drivers 100%, because I do this work. Right? I'm out here Monday through Friday, Monday through Thursday, hustling, delivering McDonald's, delivering this, delivering that, trying to get good service, trying to treat my merchants right. I'm doing it just like you guys are, okay? But I'm also trying to think, like, what else can we be doing and betting on you, blah, 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 all that stuff that we talk about. But we're headed in a really weird place right now. And it seems like it's continuing to get negative. I'm going to continue to try to stay positive. Like I said, I will report things that are, you know, if DoorDash, if it comes out that DoorDash deactivated Megan because they felt like she slighted them because she didn't want to do a partnership or whatever, if that comes out, I'll make a video and I'll talk about it and I'll bash DoorDash for that. As more information comes out, if they deactivate me and they give me some weird whatever, I'll be mad. I'll make a video. I'll give you guys the information. But like, what do we do, man? Like, I don't know. I want to get to a point where we could be more positive, because this is just delivering food. I think a lot of us take it way more serious than we should, myself included. This is not a hard job. It does have its frustrations. There are bad customers, but I think there are more good customers than bad customers. I do believe that. It's just the bad ones stick out. And that goes with any kind of job, customer service or whatever you're doing. The bad ones stick out. You know what I'm saying? Like, they give you a bad feeling because they make you feel like they disrespected you by not leaving a tip or being rude to you or texting you crazy. Where's my food? Where's this? Where's that? Why is it late? Like, and usually the ones that don't tip from the beginning are the ones that do that. But I don't know where we go from here. Like, I just don't know. This isn't the video I wanted to make today. I just needed to get this off my mind. I want y'all's opinion. My challenge is for us to look at it differently. How can you protect yourself? Read the TOS so that if things happen to you, you're not really, really surprised. And shout out to my content creators that have been deactivated. I hope you get what you want. I hope the conclusion of all this works in your favor, right? But like, I'm not surprised that I'm seeing this happen. I have to go out on the limb and say that. That might be an unpopular thing. We'll see what happens with me. I mean, I'm shocked at this point. Like, if Megan gets deactivated for that, I've said way worse than she has. She doesn't call, like, I've said way worse and I have way more videos. So for her to be deactivated, it's silly, considering I'm not. It doesn't make any logical sense. So that's what's confusing for me. We got to try to do better, though. I don't know how that is. I don't have the answers, but man, I don't know. This is a food delivery app. And I feel like DoorDash has they're winning. They're winning. They're beating us right now in some regards. And that saddens me, because we're the workers. We're the workforce, right? We're the ones using our automobile, blah, blah, blah. We should be winning more. And I feel like we're not. And I'm not sure what to do yet about that, because I want more of us to win. But it seems, based on comments, deactivations, what you guys share with me, DoorDash sucks, Pedro. I don't know how you're making money. I'm trying to show you guys everything, but it seems like DoorDash is winning and we're losing. How do we flip that around? Put a comment down below. See you guys tomorrow. If you like this video or others, check out this one here. Consider hitting subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments.